Hey, good afternoon, everyone. KSLA First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle continuing with soggy weather around the Arklatex. What we're not seeing, though, the thunderstorm activity, the heavy downpours, and the small hail like we had yesterday and on into last night. I think you'll get some better sleep tonight, although the rain is going to persist, just not going to be as significant as what we saw around 24 hours ago or so. Rain chances, though, will remain elevated through your Friday, even on into Saturday, still tracking some wet weather, and then it does look like we'll get back to dry conditions starting on Easter and likely going throughout much, if not all, of next week. So an opportunity to dry out is on the way, but we still have a little more rain to get through. Again, your Easter right now looks decent. Sunrise 6:53 on Sunday morning. Temperatures will be in the low 50s, so you will want a light jacket headed out to those sunrise services, but I don't expect that you'll need rain gear. Midday Easter egg hunts warming up into the upper 60s, and for the afternoon hours on your Easter Sunday, decent weather out there. Temperatures just a hair below average for this time of year, but still should be nice. Don't think it'll necessarily be the prettiest day with lots of cloud cover, but at least it'll be dry with afternoon temperatures topping out somewhere in the low 70s for most of the Arklatex. All right, let's take you through the rest of this wet end of the week forecast. We've continued to see some light rain and patches in the Arklatex, mostly a band from East Texas through parts of northwest Louisiana, including the greater Shreveport area, and that may continue to be the primary zone of rainfall as we work our way on into the late afternoon and early evening hours. Again, the good news is, though, we're not expecting the thunderstorm activity, so the rain will be much more gentle than it was last night, and that should allow any places where we've had a little flooding due to the waterlogged conditions for at least some of that water to gradually begin to diminish. But if you're going to be out and about rest of today, into this evening and tonight, make sure you have the rain gear. We take you into your Friday morning, and again, starting to see the rain ease up a little bit. I think we'll still have some spots of wet weather early Friday, especially south of I-20. Temperature-wise, we'll start off right around that 50-degree mark, plus or minus a degree or two, depending on where you are in the Arklatex. So probably a light jacket will be a good thing out the door tomorrow morning. Again, rain on Friday won't be significant, but it will be out there, mostly on the light side at the noon hour. I-20 south, best chance for seeing it. Temperatures at midday tomorrow, it's still only in the low to mid-50s, and that's pretty well where we'll remain into tomorrow afternoon. Far northern Arklatex, where we will see drier conditions tomorrow and maybe even some breaks in the clouds. I think we have a shot at seeing some 60s there around I-30 points northward. But for the rest of us, we'll be stuck under the gray skies and the occasional patches of light rain coming through. Temperatures will be held back mostly into the mid to upper 50s for your Friday afternoon. All right, here's a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast. Rain on Saturday, mostly in the morning, with some showers beginning to wind down. Should warm back up a bit into the afternoon, into the upper 60s for highs. Again, Easter Sunday looks good. Cool in the morning, pleasantly mild in the afternoon. Most importantly, the forecast is looking dry for those Easter plans. Next week, again, that dry pattern may set up for a few days. Not out of the question. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, we might end up sneaking in a shower or two, but not seeing a real strong signal for rain at this point, but won't totally remove that from the table. Otherwise, I expect to see temperatures back up about average for this time of year, middle to upper 70s, maybe around 80 again towards the end of next week, and mornings will be comfortably cool, running generally in the 50s out the door most mornings next week. Latest on your forecast always here on our website, KSLA.com, and on your smartphones with the KSLA First Alert weather app. I'll have the latest details on the rain and that Easter weekend forecast coming up on KSLA News 12 at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I'll see you then.